Hey everyone, and welcome to this video featuring how to get to the famed Brea Tar Pits by public transit. Today we're going to be taking one subway train and one bus to get there for only $1.75. So let's take a look at how to make this trip happen to the Brea Tar Pits here on Tiger Rail Fan. Let's first take an overall look at what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be starting at Union Station, and we're going to be taking the subway D line to Wilshire Western and transferring to the Metro Local 20 bus. All in all, this should take us about 45 minutes. But we're going to start exiting the subway here at Wilshire Western. We already rode the subway here, and it took about 15 minutes from Union Station. Also, if you're lucky, you'll get to ride one of the fancy new transit vehicles that I was able to ride on today. I'll show a little clip of that right here. These new vehicles are truly a game changer, and they look awesome as well. So, continuing on up the escalator from the Wilshire Western subway station, the transfer location to the Metro Local 20 bus is really close by. It's going to be located just around the corner to our left-hand side, and you don't even need to cross any streets to get there. Continuing to turn left so that we're facing southbound, it's not going to be the bus stop right on the right-hand side. That one is for Big Blue Bus, a separate agency that operates to Santa Monica. But after doing a quick 180 here, we can see that orange bus directly in front of us just departed from the bus stop where we are going to be heading. This area is truly a hub for so many buses that go to so many places. So you can go to several other places along Wilshire Boulevard, such as the Peterson Automotive Museum or several other historic museums nearby. But the bus stop is now just ahead of us on the left-hand side. Its unique feature includes a interesting looking shade here, and you can see that the bus stop sign is on the upper right-hand side. And it does confirm that this is where the Metro Local 20 stops, so this is where we're going to wait for the next bus. If you used an LA Metro tap card like I did today, then you'll be able to transfer for free onto this next bus, which will take about 20 minutes or so. You can also see the bus stop in a closer view. Additionally, to the left of it, you can see a departure sign that showcases when the next buses are approaching. Generally, the Metro 20 runs about every 10 minutes. We can see a bus is coming already, but it's important to make sure you're always getting on the right one. This means checking the head sign to ensure that you're getting on the correct route number and in the correct direction. So looking up here, it's harder to see with the camera, but we can see that this is indeed Route 20 heading to Westwood, which is the direction that we're heading in. So let's go ahead and board the bus. Now we're on the move. It's important to note that most Local 20 buses are not articulated like this one, but the stop that we're going to be looking for is Wilshire and Carson, which is where we're at right now, and we can see that bus approaching. You would be arriving on this bus right here. Make sure you pull the stop request cord at least a block before your bus stop in order to make sure that it doesn't blow past it just like it did right there. But once you've safely exited the bus, you'll be where we're standing right now at the bus stop shelter for Wilshire and Carson. It is worth noting that the Rapid Bus 720, the faster variant, does not stop here. So don't make the mistake of getting on that one, as it will blow right past the stop right here, and you'll be left walking a longer distance. But once you exit, the area around you should look like this. You'll be on the eastern entrance to the Brea Tar Pit. This stop is actually the same bus stop that you would use in order to access the LA County Museum of Art, which is located just a few blocks down. And here we are at the Brea Tar Pits entrance sign, so that is a really painless and easy way to get here. You don't need to worry about paying for parking or parking at all for that matter. And you get to explore some of LA's communities. And maybe you'll get to ride on the brand new subway vehicles that Metro has. For those of you who don't know much about the Brea Tar Pits or the area around here, it's a combination of a park and a museum. And of course, the signature thing about the park here is the tar pits, which are located just to our left-hand side and are open to public view. You can see some elephants are depicted here just like how it would be in the olden times before human civilization came here. So what the tar pits actually did was it actually entrapped animals as large as elephants and woolly mammoths, as you can see here, and it would preserve their bones and remains. So that is where so many archaeologists have found several remains of things like woolly mammoth, bones, and more. Plenty of things that would take too long to list in this video. But you can see all of that in the Brea Tar Pits Museum, which is what the museum is based off of. Once you go inside, you'll be able to see exhibits of the bones that archaeologists have dug up from this very site. Feel free to pause and take a closer look at some of the outdoor exhibits here as well, if you're interested in learning more about the topic. But the museum is of course located just straight ahead, and the entrance So everything is very conveniently public transit accessible here. It's a beautiful area just to hang out as well in terms of a park. There's plenty of tree life and plenty of places to sit, as long as restrooms on the right-hand side. So if you are interested in visiting the Brea Tar Pits Museum, I would recommend spending at least 45 to 60 minutes here. The museum is actually pretty small, and it's the sister museum of the Natural History Museum, which is located closer to USC. So the museum here is really just that square that we were looking at earlier. Just over that way is the pathway to the LA County Museum of Art Museum. This showcases plenty of art, and it's the sister museum of the Broad. So there are plenty of other museums to go to as well if you're interested after you visit these ones here. Now, I know this was a little bit different of a video than you might normally expect from the channel. If you do like this new format showing you how to get to plenty of places through public transit, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more. It truly helps this video get shown to more people, and it will help more people use public transit in Los Angeles. So I appreciate all the support that you guys have to give. And now, also as a treat for making it to the end of the video, let's go ahead and go upstairs to the publicly accessible second floor here that overlooks both the park and the Brea Tar Pits Museum. So if you just want to drop by really quick and don't want to pay the museum admission fee, then you are able to come up here and take a quick look. However, I would highly recommend that you take the time to go inside and explore both this museum and the LA County Museum of Art as well. So here is the view from the top. It looks pretty nice, and looking to our right, we can see a view into a beautiful central garden that the Brea Tar Pits have set up here. You can see that the museum gift shop is going to be located just in there. But this is also inside the museum. You're able to walk around the garden down there, which I highly recommend you do.